to start today's session. This is session 33. We're heavily in the double digits here. So last session was a bit of downtime in Fort Knucklebone. You all did some various different things, awaiting Mad Maggie to gather some supplies so she could help do this kind of memory retrieval of Lulu. You helped Mickey out with the piece of obsidian in his leg, which was a little nerve-wracking for those of you who know why, which, Eris was not exactly aware of why the obsidian was so nerve-wracking to spark, but it turned out fine. It was not magically charged, even though it was kind of related to those obsidian spikes earlier, and also a little bit to Nafir's necklace. Stay tuned. More on that next time on Dragon Ball Z. You also helped the two Kenkyu repair their kind of infernal machine that they had an issue with. Pip and Eris kind of led that charge using their knowledge of the kind of devil's rides that they had been piloting before, and also arcane knowledge. And in return, you found a new way to power the bikes, which was kind of a human generator, a human blood generator, if you will, that got put on Eris's bike. So now Eris doesn't have to rely on soul coins, which is great because she absolutely intends to bring that shit back to the material plane. That's coming home with us. And
yep, Spark can't tell me I can't take it. You can't make me throw it away.
Look, the party
Mark is
dad.
not your dad.
The party dad can't say anything, and neither can Eris's real dad.
Spark, I think my dad would approve. And if he does it, I could just hit him with the, you weren't here.
You weren't around.
My growth and development, and maybe if you raised me, I would have turned out.
If you raised me better.
Oh my goodness.
You act like the influence of Anatoly in your life would not have also caused you to be a cigarette smoking biker.
Sorry.
Yeah.
States. I don't think Eris would play that card because that would play all the blame on her mom.
Oh, yeah.
And I do not think Eris has that in her.
No.
I think she'd be more willing to blame the other parents because it's like the gremlins were raised communally. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Blame Pip's several fathers, several mothers.
He only has one father.
All his
mommies.
It
wasn't my mom. It was everyone else's mom.
Exactly. But yeah, you all managed to do that, and then you all went for a little junkyard dive. Do you want to recap what you all got from
I got a healing potion.
Very super cool.
I guess I'll go next. I think it was a greater healing potion.
Yeah, I do believe.
Oh, I got a healing potion.
No,
what healing potion did I get?
No, you
Hang
didn't.
on.
It wasn't a healing potion. It was goggles.
You got the cool
Oh,
thing.
I thought I
You
got
got
two. No, I know I got
cool
the
Cyclops
goggles.
laser.
But you got the okay. Yeah, because we each only got one thing.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought healing potion and that. I must be thinking of. Oh, I'm thinking of Monster Hunter. Whoops.
You're thinking of Monster Hunter where every hunt starts with y'all getting a healing potion.
Yeah. Sorry, confusion there of campaigns. But no, I got super cool goggles.
Yeah, you got some goggles, and then Pip
And
got
And a still giant strength.
absolutely
so
going to be
an arm
useful.
wrestling contest whenever he wants.
Just watch. I'm so good at in-character contests. I win all of them.
But yeah, so y'all got a few magic items that you scrounged from the junkyard, and then Pip got a haircut. He's now, is it an undercut or did he go completely buzzed? I can't remember.
I think we started with an
Situation,
undercut.
probably.
Undercut situation.
Leaving room to cut more.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. And then I think Nafira got a little touch up, right?
Yeah.
On their own hair.
I did get a little bit of a trim.
Yes. Cool. And then the two of you went off and messed with the red caps in the kind of 2-day downtime.
Yes,
that
I
you
got to
had.
practice my Nefir finally got to practice their tattoo magic.
Oh, yeah, there we go. So you're
Because
ready.
I still have no idea how that works.
Don't worry, I'll keep my eye out for that in the next combat encounter.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Speaking of practicing, Spark is now fluent in Infernal.
Yes.
Very
Congratulations.
true.
My dice have
I
humor,
should
and
only
I'm not
one
sure how
more.
to feel about that.
I think I only need 1 or 2 more ticks to get.
Yeah, y'all are the rest of you. I think are pretty close, except for Eris. I think.
Eris,
Yeah,
all
am
the
I
other languages
even?
in her
No,
brain.
I might be beyond half.
Yeah, I think
though.
you got a nat 20 in that.
I did. I got my
Maybe on
first
half.
nat 20 on
Let's go.
that check. Yep, and I'm a little over halfway, catching up.
Yeah, I think Pip and Eris are tied now.
No.
Mm.
And
Pip
Nefir
and
is in the
Nefir are
middle.
tied. I have my eyes on the sheet
Interesting.
where we're tracking.
Oh,
so.
okay. I believe you. I believe your eyes.
Better
Also,
read my
I just
eyes.
realized for spell maintenance stuff, Spark can cast good berries before long rest, and they are still good in the morning for the once a day nutritional thing.
There you go.
So I can pay my tax at the end of the day instead of the start of the day for spell slots.
Perfect.
Listen,
so you
I'm
can...
a half caster. I'm a half caster, and I'm the only healer in this party. Those slots are valuable.
Yeah. So
Question: will we be needing roll 20 today?
we will. Yes.
Dang it! I'm having trouble remembering my password.
All right. So also is a
Fine.
little
Not
bit
here.
of background because I realized. Do you all recall why? It's been a while. Why you need Lulu's memories? You as
in order
players,
to find
Yeah,
the
I got
sword.
it.
in order to find the sword, and
Yeah.
why do you
and a
need to find the
castle.
sword?
So we can beat
Because
Zariel.
No, to save El Terrell. God.
Break the
For-
chain.
Because
Oh.
because it will make
Yes,
a
yes,
castle.
Yeah.
Golden El Terrell into
Oh,
the
that's
stick.
right, the castle.
Chains.
What
It'll
castle?
make a castle.
What castle?
No, it's in my notes. I know it is. Let me
Yeah,
find
I
it.
think
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sword
because
made
it
a castle when it
Hildegarde's,
was.
It,
I think what
memory.
you're remembering
What's a
is,
castle
if
gonna
memory
do for you?
serves, the sword made a castle when it was plunged into the
Mhm.
ground. The castle was defending the
Mhm.
sword. We need to find the castle, retrieve the sword, get
And
back,
use the sword
break the
to
chain.
cut the chains.
yes.
Probably cut the chains
Mhm.
while on El Terrell, since I imagine the moment all the chains are gone, that sucker's just
Mhm.
going back to the
I
material
mean, you
plane.
don't have to go with it.
No, I'm going with it. I'm going.
I'm pretty sure we're not
Okay.
gonna level to the point where Pip's gonna get 7th level spell slots.
No,
So
we
but
should
I
probably
do
take our
have
ride home.
spending, and I know someone who's got multiple.
Mom,
7-level
come pick
spells.
me up.
Which
Come
one?
on.
Scared,
Yeah,
Mom.
You are right, we do have a few NPCs who could be our ride out, but that requires time, and this plane is dicey 24/7.
Yep.
I mean, it's a
It also
D&D
requires
plane. It
time
should be
getting back
dicey.
to El Terrell. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta get
May as
back
well
to El
spawn
Terrell
out.
regardless.
from Avernus.
So yeah, you
Where
all
we are right now.
you
so-
all were Lulu kind of when you were on El Terrell had this memory come of Fort Knucklebone. That was kind of the guiding. That was like one of the last things that she remembered, like before the sword. Knowing that you need to get the sword because it's a D&D game, and there has to be an item you have to fetch. And so knowing that you need to get this sword to help save El Terrell, I'm just gonna recap because it's been like literally a year. So you need to get the sword of
Oops, real
Zariel.
life.
Yeah, you need to get the sword of Zariel. And she led you here, and then Mad Maggie was like, I can help kind of retrieve these memories from Lulu. So as we pick up today, yeah.
Sorry, if memory serves, it's like, oh, why are you helping us? Special interest.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah,
What?
it's her special
This is
interest.
my special interest, so I'm going to help for no charge because I find this fascinating. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And as I recall, I don't believe you shared that someone else in the party also has some missing memories.
We didn't directly share it. We indirectly.
Someone opened his mouth and
No,
No,
no.
you didn't.
You opened
You
his
opened
eyes.
your eyes. You opened your eyes and you looked.
For he didn't open
I
his
was about
mouth.
to say, I think Spark's the one that
Proud.
alluded to the fact that they knew about the obsidian field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes,
But that
I
was
think
about
he
it.
asked
look
like
at Eris.
hey, do you
He's
know
just
about
looking.
this?
Mm-hmm.
In a concerned way at the same time.
But yeah,
While
so
we're doing our recap,
Baby.
okay,
but yeah,
she didn't
so
like being helped like that.
that is where we're starting today, kind of the ideas driving forward. Some other things to remember that have been occurring. That really funky dream where Spark wasn't Spark, and then that dude ended up staked to a tree. Nefira has the dagger.
Nefira's guardian
Wow.
angel.
Yes, the guardian
Yeah.
angel of Nefira.
Yeah.
Nefira's fun, funky
Angel.
necklace that also somehow is related to these obsidian spikes. Nefira's got a lot of devilish things kind of occurring. Nefira, what's going on there? You know?
I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
mean,
Slide's
you know
like,
what they
I don't know,
say,
I
the
didn't put that in
devils
my
are in the details.
my one paragraph backstory. I'm also
I gave you
unsure.
full brain with that backstory.
I know.
Yes, and Max is cashing it in.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
Look, I have stuff that literally I have in my notes that's like August 2020, like 2 or whatever. It's like 2 years old worth of stuff that is about to come
was
be
about
cashed
to
in.
say.
I mean,
That's
my
the
exact
struggle.
words. My exact words when giving my backstory was, "Here's the knife. Feel free to twist."
You got knives.
You do.
It's like turn the bandolier and push.
Hmm.
Something's bound to
creative
stick.
freedom.
But yeah, so starting today's session, you all have had enough downtime that if you've needed to do any spell prep work, you could. I believe everyone's recovered probably tattoos to the full amount and anything else. It's been like a day or two since the event where you helped the two Kenku with their infernal machine. Apparently that was enough that the red caps, well, that and you kind of, reducing their numbers by an appropriate amount, they kind of left you alone as reinforcements slowly, they had to go through the hiring process.
Here's the real question though. Do Spark and Eris know what Nefira and Pip were up to?
Both of you give
I'm-
me an insight check.
Oh,
Okay,
you're in trouble.
Okay.
I'm gonna say for fair, is this something Spark could guide himself on, or
No, this is just your intuition about
I'm so
these two are
insightful.
getting in trouble.
I'm so insightful. I got a 21.
Oh shit.
Tate? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Not 20 for 26.
You two are
Oh,
cooked. Pip,
come on.
Pip and Nefira, you two are cooked. They caught you every single time you left to go fuck with the red caps, which you did multiple times, despite getting caught every time.
I
So,
would say probably after the third time, Spark, since he probably shadowed them one of the times, so what it was worth, Spark would probably go to the Fuhrer after the third time and be like, if you want to practice with with the tattoo, I can show you. Gesturing to
having
the fact
fun.
that they share it.
You can come have fun with us.
Spark.
The conflict of these are technically not provoking us versus these are infernal creatures.
they're actually not. They're actually fae, and you're allergic. I'm pretty sure red caps are fae.
Yeah, Spark pauses for a moment, a bit of drool just kind of comes down. I was like, I don't think I should get near those.
Okay, well, you stay here and rest then. Bye!
Try not to cause too much collateral.
Does Eris have any wise words for Pip, as Eris also caught Pip every time he left?
Oh my god, Pip. What are you doing trying to pick a fight right now? We're resting.
Taking a fight? They said it was okay.
Well,
You're
yes, but those things
no.
are like, they just like randomly kill people. As in
Yeah,
each
so
other.
what's it called? Damage control.
But what if they kill you?
They can't kill me.
Yes,
They haven't yet.
Pip.
Eris.
Spark
Besties are
just
good.
feels
That's
his
how you
blood
get
freeze when
stronger.
Pip says they can't kill me. He's just minding his own business, wiping his nose. It's like, why
You
did I
sense a
just get a
disturbance.
terrible feeling?
Okay, if you're gonna get into anything, just practice your distance spells, like your aim on that spell that you do that shoots people from a distance with the black and gold. Pew.
That's all of my magic, Eris.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's just, it like all looks the same. Yeah. So, pew pew.
Eldritch Blast. Come on, Pip. You gotta do your best Eldritch Blast.
I just
That's
realized.
halfling. Say it in halfling.
Yeah.
I just realized if Pip puts enough levels into Warlock to get the thingy at level 3 and gets Pact of the Tome, 2 Grimoires.
Let's go.
I
He's not
shouldn't be
allowed to have a
encouraging
familiar,
this.
so he gets a blade or a tome, because I'm not allowing any more little creatures to be wandering.
As soon as we looked at
Oh,
Warlock,
That way.
so my backup of a Swarm Keeper is already vetoed?
No, because it would get rid of the horse, so I guess that's fine. It equals out.
one horse equals a swarm.
One horse equals a swarm of locusts. Yeah, that's DM math. But yeah, you, the two, chaos gremlins of the gremlins, got a bit of a talking to, by their
That we ignored.
peers. Yeah, that was absolutely ignored, but you two tried your best, and you were very aware of what happened.
In Spark's defense, his eyeballs feel like they're gonna pop out.
Yeah, you're just sneezing nonstop around all these fey creatures.
Pip lets Val loose to like fox chase these red caps.
Nice.
I was about to say, would the red caps probably clock in that try to be in his allergy proximity more?
Oh,
only
yeah.
to-
They absolutely
to-
just keep, like, throwing, like, cloth at you that they definitely have, like, rubbed all over their face to, like, make you sneeze. They're not
So
gonna,
now
like,
Pip
try
and
to kill
Afira
you.
are justified in...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They want to cause havoc and mayhem, and once quite a few of them get absolutely murked by the two of the party, they're not going to outright pick a fight, but they do want to make you miserable. And when they realize you're allergic, you are target number one, hot commodity on the. Look, they can't make fun of Mickey anymore.
Oh, I guess also a point I forgot last session. Once a day, Spark does try to connect with his horse to be like, still alive? Are you have visual on the fort? How you doing?
Hey man, yeah, it's good out here. I'll stay out here, man.
Forgot
Like,
he's a stoner.
I haven't found any grass yet, but when I do, I'll let you know.
What kind of grass is this guy looking for?
Oh, he's looking for every grass. But yeah, he's doing laps.
Yeah.
You know, he's doing a casual stroll at about as far away as he can without losing connection, but also not really being seen by the red caps that would absolutely harass him. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on in the past, we'll say, like 2 days after the bike being fixed.
Wait, did we already do multiple days worth of rolling for
Yes.
Infernal?
No,
I
let's
can't
say
remember
you
if
can
we
do.
did
one
ahead of
each
time.
day.
Yeah,
Let's go.
let's say you
no,
can
we
do.
just did the ones.
Let's say you
Oh.
can do 2 rolls at advantage each, and that will give basically what you got
About
for
to
studying.
say, Spark is probably assisting
Yeah, Spark
now.
is teaching.
Oh my
you got-
god! Oh my god!
Did you get a nat 20? That sounds like a nat 20.
I succeeded.
Okay, I
Nice.
got a
Not 20,
16 for
Yep,
one of them.
that succeeds.
I got one of them. I got it's really good. It's really good. I got a 21.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. One,
Um,
at least one each there.
It is.
Oh wait, do we add any
intelligence,
modifiers or is
right?
it a straight
Yeah.
roll? Straight roll,
It's
right?
no, it's
Intelligence.
intelligence.
Oh,
But you just
okay,
need to
cool.
beat a 15.
well that was
I
a
believe.
17 for that one then, actually. And this one is an 18.
Yeah, both go.
Passed again with the 17.
All
Let
right,
me
so
pull
plus
Nice.
2 to
my-
Nefira.
Nefira, you're fluent in Infernal now.
Yes, I am!
All right, half the party's fluent.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm tied with Pip now, except Pip's probably gonna succeed. So.
Is it DC 15 or 10?
No, 15.
15.
Oh, sad. Well, one of them is a 14, but the other one's a nat 20. So.
Nice.
Hey!
So double. So it counts. Still
Oh
is 2.
my god. Okay,
So-
yep, everyone's fluent except Eris.
Eris
But she's
really is
almost
hating
fluent
it.
now.
Yeah. Well, it helps when
Oh,
when the rest of the people in your party just start like trying to talk to each other a little bit in Infernal to practice, and so now you're hearing it on multiple levels. You're hearing it from like some of the Kenku that are repeating things. They can't conjugate though, so they're just repeating words that they've heard. And then Sly and Pip, I feel like, are arguing at one point, trying to see like who can conjugate better in Infernal. And Spark's like, "You're doing it wrong," but he doesn't want to really like butt in because he doesn't want to know Infernal. So it's a little thing there.
Spark
I'm so
just
sorry, I don't
unpacking
do
the
that.
necessary
I'm so
evil
bad.
of this.
Mm-hmm.
Just probably praying over the piece of wood he's trying to turn into his backup holy symbol, because I think someone brought up, it's like, you know, that's wood from here, right? That might not hold it. He's like, I'm gonna pray to try to cleanse it.
Yeah, I'd say go ahead and give me did we do or sleight of hand for carving? But
I
add your
think we
proficiency bonus.
did- Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
go
think
ahead
we
and
did
see.
dexterity plus proficiency.
Go ahead and
So-
give me a roll for that. We can see if you've managed to complete your new holy symbol.
My backup in case we're here long enough that the current one
Snaps.
is beyond mending.
Yeah.
As soon as I've
Okay.
become fluent in Infernal, I turn to Eris and be like, "Hey, you promised you were gonna help keep teaching me Elvish."
Aww.
Oh, yeah!
23
okay,
total, max.
I will help you as soon as I'm fluent in Infernal. I'll teach you starting
Do you have like something I can
tomorrow.
just like get started on, like right now?
Here's
do
the
you have a
alphabet.
worksheet?
Cool.
I mean, Eris has all this paper.
Mm-hmm.
Did I roll
Eris
to
could
get my first
probably-
bookmark
No,
in Elvish?
no, you
No,
You
you
can't.
can't
Dang
get
it.
Elvish. You focused all your attention on Infernal, but next downtime or next long rest, you can definitely start working towards
It gives
Infernal
Eris some time to make
Elvish
some,
for
like,
dummies.
some tools and resources.
Yeah, you got to do the
worksheets.
thing where like in kindergarten they have like the big ruler lines, and you got to like loop the things around for the capital letters and everything. That's what Eris is
Yeah,
going to be
I
out here
remember
making.
those.
But yeah, Spark
Eris
with
and Pip both tried
23
teaching, but
total.
they each have different ways of like understanding and learning, and so it just becomes confusing for
Yeah.
Nefira.
Eris is definitely, I think Eris is definitely doing the like whole, you gotta like learn by like talking and like
Oh,
not really
you're
focusing on like the
fucking,
technical stuff.
You're like
The
Duolingo.
immersion.
And that's why Eris had such a hard time learning Infernal from a
Yeah,
book.
Infernal
Because
is
Eris is like-
absolutely like you have to go grammar.
Immersion.
Infernal is grammar. They're
Yeah.
laws. They're strict.
Mhm.
It's everything's about
No, yeah.
conjugation.
The reason why I have Eris like this is because I figured that like she like just talked to her mom a lot in Elvish as a kid,
Mhm.
and then eventually her mom was like, okay, I'm going to sit you down and have you like learn the writing and the grammar, and she was like, what? That's a waste of time. I don't need to do that. Like I know some people who like grew up in like bilingual households who had that same problem.
Yeah,
because
it's
didn't
like
learn the
they
grammar
can
of their
speak
second
it-
language in school.
Yeah, they can speak it
Mhm.
great, like fluent, but if you ask them to just
Mhm.
read even like a kid's book, they're like, that could be hard. Like, but yeah,
Mhm.
no,
At some
Spark
point when
with that.
Spark's working on the thing, he's gonna pause and look over Pip and Nefira's like, it's weird how they have like 5 dozen words for different legalese, right?
Nope.
There's a lawyer means like 7 different things in Infernal. It could be your best friend or your worst enemy. It means both. But no.
Honestly, I think I get it. Like as a rogue myself, like I get it. I get it. Yeah, it makes sense.
How's
I've
that
memorized
relationship
it.
going,
Is your
Spark?
worst. Oh my goodness.
I memorized that part to like know it, but I don't think I'm gonna like need it. So
Yeah, Pip doesn't
It's
need any
fine.
contracts, huh?
it's a lawyer. I don't need to know anything about the law, lawyers, my rights.
That I hand him over for a gun that fires twice. Pew pew. Eldritch
Exactly.
blast.
Pew pew.
Eventually it will fire a third time.
But no, getting back to Spark, you, as you're already fluent, are watching your companions attempt to learn Infernal while you carve a holy symbol out of an infernal dead druid guy tree that you found on Avernus. Definitely where you thought you would find yourself. But with a 23, you are able to carve the symbol. What did you want to look like as you carved this new holy symbol?
It would still be the wooden unicorn, but it wouldn't be as intricate as his fracturing one.
Right. Okay, yeah.
A very plain, basic shape, intent. Not the nice coloring his current one has.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw as you complete that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
As you complete that.
Scary!
I'm crossing some wires that don't want to be crossed. Dice, I really don't like you. I thought that was a 1, but it's a 7. And I add 6, so that's a 13.
Okay.
Not terrible, not as bad as I was thinking. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's not a 20 on the other side of it, so it's a 7.
Okay, good to know. As you... Oh.
That sounds like there were going to be consequences the first time I try using that.
What are you talking about? Oh, there's a cat.
Later me problem.
Yeah, that's for another session. You know, that's like when the DM just takes a bunch of dice and throws it and is like, oh, interesting. All right, we'll move on.
Yeah, this never happened with
No.
any of these people in this room, especially two of them.
Yeah, that's just gonna be, again, future Spark problem.
Mm-hmm. But Spark, as you finish carving, you feel a little bit uncertain about, as it occurs to you, kind of like what you just did, knowing as kind of a more nature guy and the lack of nature on Avernus and the very unnatural way you found it. But it seems that as far as everything you know, this could work as a holy symbol. You do still have your holy symbol, even like the one you came here with, even though it is quite cracked up the middle. And you still are not entirely sure what happened there with that, or the exact reasoning why when you...
I thought he has an idea.
He has some thoughts about it, but nothing's been confirmed.
I thought he did a communion back in the Flaming Fist base and kind of got the all clear of, yeah, man, you're in deep. Connection's kind of weak.
Yeah, you got that. Your iPhone broke because you're at the bottom of the ocean. But you're not sure how long you. It's possible you could keep using that broken, like symbol for the rest of the time you're here. It's possible the next time you go to cast, like, Bless, it's all, guidance, it shatters, you're not, it's up in the air. But...
Oops, suddenly have to rely on the druid list completely.
But yeah, so with that, anything else before you all kind of, get the message from Mad Maggie that she's ready?
two things.
Yeah.
The first thing
Eris
is
smokes
every
a
night
cigarette.
Eris smokes a cigarette.
Absolutely.
And the second thing is, could we have a bathroom break before we move to this next part? I just drank a liter of bubble tea. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we can take. Does anyone have anything else that they want to do, kind of RP wise, before we move into the next section? We could do that, and then take a bathroom break.
I guess if time it allows, he'd work on his other, more secret wood carving project. The thing with the multi-class. The rest of the gremlins don't know about it yet.
Okay.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
will give you another dex check like that one,
Yep.
and it'll become a thing whenever he takes his second level of druid. Dirty 20 for that one.
Yeah, easy. You got it.
Cool. I have the description down, but that's for future me to reveal.
All right.
For all I know, the next two levels are going to be Paladin Paladin, because Aura's nice, Oath of Ancients Aura is also very nice.
Yeah. All right. Anything?
And how long and how much gold does it take to do the transferring spells from spell books? Again.
If it's your class's spell, so you're a evocation wizard, it would be, I believe, 50 gold. If it's a spell that's not from your class, it's 100, and it usually takes, I believe, a long rest. If it's not, that's what I'm saying it takes right now, and so that's what we're gonna go with, because you also have a bit of downtime. So you could get two spells.
Sick.
You could do one.
Yeah.
You had 2 long rests essentially.
Okay, bet, yeah. Yeah, could I do one each night, based, like, from the non-cursed spell book?
Aw, yeah, sure. How's that?
Yeah.
What are the 2 that you're going to transfer over?
I don't know. You said that I would find out when I attempted that I found out what was in them.
That's
But
crazy.
and
When did I say that?
I don't remember. Wait, like 2 years ago.
Great. Okay.
2.5 years ago. But I can look and see what spells I want, and then I can.
Let's call it that. Yeah. Let's call it. You get lucky, and the spells you want are in there.
Pip finally takes Fireball.
I
We're
have
in trouble
the
the
fire
next time
spell.
Dendar takes the wheel.
I have Agonizer Scorcher unprepared right now because I'm not gonna need it here.
That's
There's
true.
fire
Fireball
everywhere.
is not a great spell in the 9 Hells.
Not a good hell spell.
But I will say, take 1 evocation.
Okay. One evocation.
And then, just because I feel like that is like almost a requirement, Kamar would yell at you, be like, "Wow, why'd you become an evocation wizard if you didn't want to take evocation spells?" So you gotta take 1. Because Pip's mentor just comes screaming at him from the evo.
She knows.
She knows.
She knows.
She's just prepping, and she's like, "Hold on," and casts a send in where it's like, "Pip, you better not be doing what I think you're doing."
You're like, "How do you know?" Yeah, and then Nefira, anything that you're doing with any of your many devilish items you have on you currently, or anything else, I don't know. What's Nefira up to? 37 daggers.
Well, for the record, I only have like 16. 16? Should I have 17? I don't know if I counted that newest one.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Let's see. Definitely playing around with my new goggles.
Yeah, very nice.
Put them on. They're fun.
Accidentally blast some.
Oh yeah, no. Nefira is stuck on these goggles. These goggles are stuck on them.
Love these goggles.
Love
They're the
them.
coolest things.
Absolutely. Ready to blast them.
So they go to that outfit like so well. Love it.
You're getting a little like steampunky vibe going on with all this, infernal
super
shit.
fun.
Yeah.
So definitely got those, playing around with them, juggling my daggers when I get bored.
Nice.
Sorry, did you mark down the 3 obsidian throwables we got you last session as well?
No, I didn't. Oh my gosh, let me
make
mark
sure
those
you
down.
add those.
But I guess, remember, I forgot if we explicitly said that probably one time use each. So.
Yeah, so they'll essentially like
So how many
shatter.
was it? 3?
3. They're 3. They're just gonna count as whatever damage a dagger does. But we'll say that they have a longer distance, so you could really throw them far.
Okay.
Which is if you
I'm just gonna call them daggers.
yeah, call them obsidian daggers, or daggers. But yeah, so cool. When we'll all take a quick restroom break, and when we come back, we'll kind of start with you all at the entrance of Mad Maggie's abode, having been summoned because she sent Mickey, which is not the best person to. It took a little bit of Pip being in Mickey's brain to be like, "Why are you here?" And then it's because Mad Maggie sent him to come.
Would Mickey know to try to gesture to Pip to be like, brain? Like,
oh yeah,
tap
he
Pip's
definitely
head,
did.
Tap his head.
He was just like, brain. Yeah, you got a big buddy there.
I do have something quick for Eris, though.
Yeah, go.
Before we go.
You're the one who
I
has
just
to go to the
remembered.
bathroom.
So, like, because they're basically in kind of a... I know. I got an idea. They are, like, basically in, like, kind of a scrap yard in a sense, right? With
Yeah.
all of the, like, machinery and
Absolutely.
stuff. Eris is totally doing some strength training.
Oh,
Trying to
like the barbells that are just
Yeah.
like
With, like,
cinder
Sparkus
blocks.
spotting.
Yeah, that's part of the
Yeah,
montage.
yeah.
Nefira's flipping daggers like as the training montage happens. Yeah,
Alright, 2 more reps and you can take a breather.
yeah, very nice. All right, cool. We'll take a quick break and be back in like 5. But all right, as we come back in, you all got through some infernal sign language and ISL and Pip
Looking back at the book, being like,
yeah,
hold
be
on,
like,
hold on.
this is advanced. We didn't learn
Wait.
this.
I think that gesture could mean 2 very different things, and one of them's insulting.
Yeah. And then Mickey's like, no. And you finally get there, that Mad Maggie is ready to see you all. So you have to leave your bike, sadly, Eris. You can't take it with you. You gotta leave
We
your bike.
leave it with the Paw Patrol.
Yeah, leave it with the Paw Patrol, with all the familiars.
Claw Patrol.
You're right, Claw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
That's a pause.
And you head towards kind of the, for lack of a better term, like yurt, giant yurt that is at the center underneath this kind of hand-shaped outpost. As you enter, you see Lulu is kind of flying behind you, a little anxiously. You can tell by how she's flying that there's some nerves here. She's about to trust a hag with helping her return some memories. And you see as you enter that there's kind of this fiendish circle on the ground with black cushions at the center. As you walk in, she kind of gestures. She's like, come over. Are you all ready for what we're going to do today?
Yes, quick insight check.
Yeah, go for it. Get above a 5. She's
Can
not hiding
can
anything.
I also insight?
Yeah,
Because I have advantage.
That's an 18 total.
Okay. It's a 16.
Also,
plus 4.
y'all-
That's a
y'all-
dirty 20.
horrendous news. I actually don't have access to calm emotions. I was like, oh, Spark would prepare that for today.
Yeah.
No, he can't.
No. She
Dang.
is ecstatic. She is like a kid in a candy shop. She's so excited, so ready for whatever's about to happen. But you can't. I mean,
Special
as far
interest.
as you can tell, yeah. As far as you can tell, there doesn't seem to be any ill intentions or trickery. However, she's a hag, and what she thinks ill intentions and trickery are would skew that insight check. So,
if Lulu is in Spark's head, he's gonna try to reassure her, being like, she seems excited to help you. For whatever reasons, she gains glee from this.
I
I don't think
don't
there's
trust the
any.
hag, so this will be fun.
I think we're fine until after the excitement wears off from whatever restoring your memory means to her.
I guess that's true. As you all approach, you see that Mad Maggie, kind of in all her 9-foot tall, lanky drapery of a hag, kind of takes her claws and like pats the cushions that are in the center of this circle, and is like, Lulu, why don't you come rest right here? You see Lulu kind of looks at all of you before cautiously fluttering over there and settling on the cushions. You see that Mad Maggie takes kind of 2 humanoid skulls out of her bag and just kind of looks at them and goes, I'm sure my sisters won't care if I pick their minds for this. No, won't they? And places one on either side of the cushions. And then kind of looks at you all. I'll also need your help for this. Please, take up a place within the circle. Close your eyes and keep them closed. The ritual should only take 10 minutes. You'll all be joined in a telepathic bond, but I don't think that's a problem for most of you. As she looks at Nefira, you might need to remove that device around your neck.
Yeah, okay. How'd you know about that?
I can't get in your head. And she
Oh,
just
have
she
you-
just sat down and stares at you.
Have you been in our heads?
Oh dear boy, no.
Sure.
Do I even need an insight check on that?
Go ahead. If
It's
you want to
right.
do an insight check, do an insight check.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that. Not on that
Well.
drop, so it doesn't count. Dirty 20.
Yep, she has. she's been in there. She's been rooting around. She's been.
What does an 8 get me on insight?
She doesn't even know your name, Pip.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, what does she mean by pick their brains? Are their brains still in there? That's weird.
Yeah, Pip is really focused on the skulls that are on the ground. He's thinking about
Yeah.
anatomy over here.
Wait, that's 4. 17, 21 on my insight.
What are you inciting about her knowing
Should I-
your? Oh, I think Sly
Oh.
froze.
Yeah.
I froze?
Yeah, what were
Alright,
you
you're
gonna
back.
say?
Okay, everybody else was like moving
Mm.
around. But okay. Oops. That was me. I thought that was y'all. Lost Tates. Alright.
What were you
Yeah,
trying to
I'm-
incite?
Like whether I should take this necklace off, like is
I
it
mean-
really necessary to like for me to be part of like
I mean, just I will say as a DM, if you don't take the necklace off, you won't be able to be a part of what we're going to be doing.
But, like,
I'm not going
as
to
a
use it
character for,
against
like-
you, but it
because
sounds
she's
bad.
clearly
Faith-
been
the Nefira will
in
be
everybody else's
benching herself
heads.
Yeah.
from the
Like,
scene.
is this something that I want to let happen?
Yeah, I would say Nefira would be very hesitant about it, but also if you don't, you'll just be standing there alone with the hag while the rest of your friends are doing whatever. So both are bad.
Yeah,
But also from a gameplay perspective, if you want to be clued into
I
everything
do.
that's
I do.
happening and
From
be part of
gameplay,
it.
I do want to. I'm just like,
So. Yeah, we'll
Okay.
just say that Nefira has a lot of bad feelings about taking this
Yeah.
necklace off.
Okay. Well, I have a really bad feeling about this, guys. I don't like this, but okay. For
Eris
Lulu.
has already walked into the circle.
Okay.
feeling about what?
Spark will, I guess, if able to, holding Nefira's hand as they both sit down in the circle, even if he has to, like, wait a bit for them to follow.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll take the necklace off and just reluctantly follow Spark and be like, I'm definitely gonna call for Vendetta. The other two are good watching the bikes and the stuff. I'm gonna call for Vendetta to come and guard us.
All right. So you see, as you all kind of get in the circle and sit down, you hear kind of one last thing from Mad Maggie as she goes, if anyone leaves the circle, the ritual will be interrupted and I'll have to start again, and it will take more days, so stay put. And
Is
with
there
that,
something that would draw us away?
no. And then with that, you
It
all are
starts.
smooshed and pulled into this kind of crazy dreamscape. Mad Maggie did not tell you what she was going to do, but you see Lulu's sitting on the center of this cushions. Some swirl of lights kind of appear around all of you, and you almost black out, like if anyone has fainted or had, surgery where they give you anesthesia. It's that thing where, like, you're out and then awake again, but when you wake up, you see this rich, radiant light of 100 dancing rainbows kind of slowly dissolving. Warm light fills the area. I need happier music. Sorry, hold on. We need
Happier.
we need
In this
joyful
campaign?
music. I can't find any.
In Avernus?
You just
I
try
know.
blacking out and you're like, this needs happy music.
There we go.
We're Lulu's happy place.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There you go, yeah. You see as the rainbows slowly dissolve and warm sunlight fills the area. Within that space, kind of Lulu flies lazily in this lush meadow at the shoulder of a beautiful blindfolded angel. As the pair strolls through this tall green grass, the voice of the hag fills your mind. Push through. The vision only represents what Lulu wishes to be true. We need to see more. I need everyone to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
Man, really wish I
Yes,
had
come on.
that 6th level of Paladin,
finally.
but he would have
Intelligent.
his
Is
been
this-
clutch.
No!
Wait, what's his int save?
Okay.
Is this
I'm-
against magic?
Doing so hot.
This
over
is
here.
magic, yes.
Finally, I have advantage.
How
and a plus
how
8.
low did you roll? You have like a +8 to intelligence saves.
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh,
But I
okay.
still want the
was
advantage. You're not gonna believe this, fam.
Is it
What's
a
it
one?
going
I
at
rolled a-
once?
I rolled the same number twice.
Always
my
the
God.
This
same.
always happens. So it's an 18 total.
18. Wow.
Better
Alright.
than me.
That's
I got
nice.
a cool 12.
12.
I
All right.
I got a 13.
All right.
So
I got an 8.
An 8.
Eris!
Eris, as you hear the hag's voice in your mind, the kind of meadow kind of swirls and the grass starts to kick up and you feel it almost like shredding your face. You take 11 psychic damage from this failure.
Oh my god.
But as you hear the voice of the hag, the sunny meadow fades to black as this dream sequence moves on. You see now a flame-encircled battlefield appears on this barren hellscape. At the center of the circle, you see Lulu and the angel lie unconscious and prone, horribly injured. You see yourselves standing in defense of Lulu and the angel, facing outward as 6 small spine-covered devils creep closer. In the distance, a formation of battered and retreated human warriors disappears through a giant portal. You hear the hag say, "The devils! You must defeat the devils!" And with that, we're going to go to initiative. So, everyone roll
That's
me
the combat.
initiative, and
Wild.
I will pull up the map in Roll20. I can find Roll20. Where did I put Roll20?
Oh, that
Well,
is
that's
open.
Hey, don't I get it? Do I have advantage on an...
I think you do because of the dagger.
Yeah, the
The
dagger.
Yeah,
dagger is
the
very
dagger.
cracked. I
Yeah,
say that
has
as someone who
advantage, heck yeah.
got a cool +1 to my spell save DC,
Okay,
making
that
the
my first roll was still better, so 18.
All right.
We got
So
6.
as we go into combat, this down here, you all
you're
can.
gonna have to put my token in.
I can do that.
Ah, yes. Avernus.
Where is Spark? Spark, why are you at 17 out of 40?
Because it probably remembered my health from the motorcycle fight.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm guessing we leveled up after the motorcycle fight because my max is actually 57. That's very weird.
You can auto it if you need.
Oop. Also got a cool 16.
Alright. Nifir, you got an 18?
Yes.
16. Get these guys all the way down here.
Yes, I do have advantage. Very nice.
Alright, what did Pip get?
6.
6. And Eris?
Eris got a 19.
Nice.
19. Alright. Alright, let me... You see, obviously you see here, Lulu, the angel on the ground. Do you all need me to move your people in, or are you
Yeah, it's
able
not
to?
letting me move mine
Okay.
in.
Let's see. Eris.
Oh, question about my goggles.
Yes.
You said you had to like homebrew that into my inventory.
And I did not. You
Can we
can
just pretend that?
Yeah, they
are?
can just be in,
Okay.
and I'm trying to
I'll
find
attune to them
everyone's
later.
things. Here we go. Yeah, I think they have a certain like amount you can use them.
there it
Just
is.
keep track yourself.
Yeah, 3 charges.
Yeah. All right. And I'll make sure that controlled by all players. Alright, you can put yourselves wherever you want. It's generally going to be around the kind of center area as we start. Alright.
With first initiative.
So first up is Eris, and Nefira, you're on deck as these spined devils start to make their way towards you all at the center, but you can tell that their focus is actually the angel that is on the ground, as well as Lulu. What are you doing?
Okay. Yeah, Eris is gonna... I think Eris is gonna move to this one.
Okay.
And make her 2 attacks.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, first one is a 22.
Nice.
22, yeah, that hits.
Sweet.
Very nice.
Okay, I remember I have the piercer feat. I need to remember how it works. Okay, cool. Yay! Max damage for a
Nice.
cool 14.
Are your attacks magical?
They should. Oh wait, I mean I have a silvered
Silvered.
weapon.
You have silvered. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, that does full damage to that one. Very nice. You see, it is already very hurt. A very different
Oh.
situation from the last time you all fought these. As Pip
Nice.
and Spark have a little flashback of being.
Yeah, Spark's
under-
body burns.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack again.
Yeah, go for it.
No. I got
Remembered.
a 10.
That misses.
Okay. Well,
Also,
But yeah, you run up
That's
and
just
it
make
crumbles, I
a good
guess.
attack on it. At first, protecting the angel on the ground. Anything else from you, Eris?
I'm gonna second wind now
Okay.
because I took all of that psychic damage and I want to get some hit points back. I think that would be a good thing. Okay,
Seems
that
reasonable.
definitely could have went better. I got all the hit points back. I got all of them back.
Nice.
Look at that.
Very nice.
Perfect. So, yeah, we're back at we're doing good.
Cooking. All right. With
Let's
that,
do go.
Nefira, you're up. What are you doing?
All right.
This is where I went. She was holding at the bottom of the door.
Aw. I think I am going to. We're gonna start with a blast from my goggles.
Alright,
Ooh.
let's
I'm
do
going
it.
to expend one charge and shoot a beam of fiery light from my goggles at a creature that I can see within 120 feet of myself. The target must succeed on a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 fire damage.
All right, 5 on the
Which,
die.
if
They
it's-
fail.
Fire damage, that's not gonna do anything, is it?
It usually does half at least.
Okay.
But so, except in this
True,
case,
this-
they are immune to fire.
Yeah, I was
Um,
about
so-
to say.
Sometimes
least
It's
we
they're
know.
creatures
resistant.
from the abyss that
Yeah.
are usually resistant. Devils are usually straight out immune.
So you blast it
Nice.
with these cool goggles. Which one were you aiming for?
This one. It's not letting me click on it.
5,
4.
4. So you blast 4 with the goggles. It just kind of like rocks and then just like screeches and hones in on you.
Oh
I
yeah.
believe that was your action.
Did it? Okay, but did it save? It's immune, but did it save the DC 15, or did it at least fail that?
It failed, but it still
Yay!
doesn't take any damage.
So at least it would have.
It would have, yeah. So, that's the thing. Your attack hit it, and you saw it hit. It just didn't hurt it.
So yeah.
Just wasted a hit.
Well,
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my. Wait. How does my freaking tattoo work again?
You have to hit with a melee weapon.
Yeah, you have to stab it. So next
the
time you
tattoo?
can, yeah, you
Okay.
can run up and stab with next.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will use my bonus action to uncanny dodge.
Nice. Yeah, because it's probably
It-
mad at
it's-
you.
it's-
Yeah.
Yeah, that did nothing. I'm uncanny dodging for sure.
As Nefira takes that action, it is now 3 of the spined devils' turns.
Oh,
Including
no, they go
the one
before
that-
me.
Attacked, or that Eris attacked. So we'll start.
Okay,
it's
wait,
1,
wait,
2, and
wait. Wait,
3s.
question.
Yeah.
Well, comment. Can I actually? Because it's saying here, uncanny dodge is actually a reaction.
Your
Yeah,
So I'm
it's
going
not
to use-
uncanny
with
dodge.
the monk's
It's
bonus action dodge ability.
you could just
Rogues
Oh.
get
Yeah.
hide instead of dodge. That's a confusion I've made in the past.
so you could use
Okay.
your bonus action to disengage.
Because I was gonna
and
say if I
move.
could do my bonus action to do steady aim, which would give
Oh.
myself advantage on my next attack roll.
Is it
Nice.
your next melee attack or your next range?
It just says, as a bonus action, you can give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn. Is that...
I think you have
That
to do
would
it
be-
first. So you would do
Yeah.
that, and then, like, next turn,
Oh.
do that, and then attack.
Oh,
At advantage.
okay.
Yeah.
So the bonus action before the action. Okay.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm...
You're just gonna chill
my
out.
reaction, if I am attacked, my
You're gonna use
reaction is
it.
uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
Like,
That sounds good.
just...
Yep.
Cool. Alright, so with that, what are we going to do? This one right here, where Eris is going to make a bite and a fork attack at Eris.
Little
So-
punk.
Yeah.
God.
So, that is a bite attack. The bite attack is a 13,
Misses.
and the fork attack is less. So
Yeah.
you're easily able to, stave off these attacks. However, the creature is going to fly 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3. He does not provoke opportunity attack when he leaves. So
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
do you remember these little
Mhm.
bastards? And then with that.
Oh, I remember 'em, yeah.
One is gonna throw two tail spines at Pip.
Oh no!
Wait,
Rematch.
Wait, did Pip cast mage armor yet?
Mage armor!
I was
Ah!
No
just
mage
putting that
armor
in the
for Pip.
chat. I was literally just putting that in the chat
God.
about Pip would have cast it this morning unless I would have had to say so out loud because I was absolutely intending on saying it out loud, but I just forgot.
All
So I
right.
guess
Well,
the
as
mage
long
armor
as you
is good.
take the spell slot away, you can have mage armor. Don't.
Yeah, the
You
spell
are
slot's not
level
there.
fucking 6. You have to be casting mage armor. These things will
Yeah.
smush you in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, anyway, that is
Thank you.
15 on both attacks.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay, so
Have shield.
both you do have shields.
Shield.
You could cast
I'm
shield.
gonna cast shield.
Okay, so Pip casts shield as these spines
It's been like
like
a year
dig
since we've
into
done
the
combat.
shield, just barely hitting you, but they miss. That's
That's
one.
why I'm bringing this stuff up because it's like, oh, it's been a while.
The second one, I'll say, Spark, you're probably like standing almost over the angel on the ground, so the
Yeah.
2 is also going to make 2 of the tail throws at you. I believe both these will miss though with a 15 and a 9.
Both missed, but man, that cold sweat.
Yeah, as you're kind of like battling away the tail spines. It is now Spark's turn. Pip, you're on deck.
Okay, I guess first thing he's going to try, level 1 healing word on the knocked out Lulu to see if it does anything. So let me mark that spell slot and get you that D4 plus wisdom. That is 6 points.
As you go to do the healing and kind of place your hand on Lulu, you kind of surge the magic into Lulu and then realize that, like, nothing happens, and it's not because Lulu can't be healed. It's because Lulu is not actually in this with you. Lulu is the conduit for the dream, and this is kind of
Okay.
more of a vision. So Lulu is not technically down. This is something from her past that you all are seeing.
Okay, weird interaction, and still feeling like they have to keep them safe.
Mhm.
5, 10, 2 swings.
Yeah, go for it.
First attack. Was almost better. I should have looked at what my mace mod is. Equipment. Oh my goodness. Actions is the tab I want. Oh, that might actually hit. 14.
14 hits, yep.
Alright, let me
You're
get you
fighting
that second
low-level
one.
monsters.
Better. Well over 20 with mod.
No, right now?
Nice.
Can
He
you make
will
it? I'll-
expend one of his
No.
nature
Well,
kiss
guess what? You didn't do what you were asked to do.
abilities,
Clean up
inventory, need to remember where all this stuff is. This is magical damage, so I'm just gonna give you the big old total. Where is the one I tend to use often? Okay, here we go. Can you please have the creature make a con save, DC 13?
Surprisingly makes it with an 18 on the die, so...
Huh. Well, it keeps its vision.
Alright.
So let me... Okay... Wait, hold on. I think this messed me up in the past. What? Okay, it's D6s, so I'm keeping the first D8 roll now for... Okay... Plus his strength mod. A grand total of 20 from both hits.
20. Very nice. How do you want to do it as you crush the shit out of this guy?
Yeah. Whack downside, whack upside, some extra dust as the mace just snaps the neck.
Nice. He just goes flying. He's playing baseball now. Yeah. Off into the distance, there's a little star. Yeah, nice.
Hold on, then my remaining movement might actually be worthwhile. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that will be turn.
Cool. Pip, you're up. What are you doing?
Yeah. So if there's a spell that like makes like an effect that's like, can you cast a spell diagonally? If I cast Wall of Sand to do these
Yeah.
guys, can I cast it like this?
Does it say you can't?
It's the whole.
Is it a
I think
line?
the wording of line. Yeah, it's a line.
It's 30 feet
usually
long,
what-
10 feet high, 10 feet thick, and vanishes. That's fine. Yeah, 30 by 10 by 10. It's just a wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build a wall.
Yeah, you can do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, heck yeah.
The Sand Guardian.
I'm gonna bring some hell dust and make a wall out of it.
Great.
Blocks line of sight but not movement. So I'm gonna do that is 30 feet by. Can I get a thing in here? A rectangle? I can't do a rectangle.
You
but
should be able to
whatever,
do a
it's
line.
fine. Yeah, I'm gonna do a line. 30 by. So 5, 10, 15, 30, I guess.
Yeah.
By 10?
hmm
By 10.
So you get that guy in it, but that's fine.
That's right. Is that
Yeah.
right?
That looks right.
Okay, bet. Blocks line of sight, but not movement. Creatures blinded while in the wall space and must spend 3 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves there.
That's
Oh,
terrible math.
Dang.
That's awful math.
Wait,
Ugh.
wait. Why would they do that? Why wouldn't they make it multiples of 5?
No, okay, I'll figure that out.
Like that's
Sorry.
that's 4 feet for. That's 4 feet expended for every foot moved. So that's in order to move 5 feet. That's in order to move 1 square. That's the equivalent of
Well, I guess they're saying
20 feet of their movement.
In order to move
No,
5
it's
feet,
3.
it takes 50 feet of movement.
Yeah, it's 3. It's times
Yeah.
3. So
These
it's
guys-
like you can instead of 30 feet, you can go 10 as a
Mhm.
like a human.
Gosh,
That's annoying. Yeah.
that's weird math.
Anything else from you, Pip, as you cast this?
Yeah. That happens. So they can't come to us. Those guys can't. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to try to push 4 away.
All right.
Use my telekinetic shove.
Yeah.
That's a strength save, DC 16.
Another 18 on the die. He's
Oh
able
my
to
god.
save.
These guys are really good at saving against us.
Yeah.
These are actually your arch nemesis. It's just it's not the main villains.
Spine
It's spine
devils.
devils.
Specifically.
CR2
Spark
spine
and,
devils.
Spark and Pip hate spine devils.
Yeah.
In this house, we hate spine
Yeah.
devils.
All right. Anything
no,
else?
and then, no, because I'm gonna use my body as a meat shield.
Great. All right. Pip's a great meat shield. With that, it is the other ones. Well, one of them is out, so it's two of the other ones. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna run up, fork and bite. Let's see. No lie, I rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1. So nat 20 on the bite.
I did this to myself.
That is, it's
you
okay.
Said you wanted to be a meat.
I
You
did.
All right, 2d4. It's okay. It's little damage, honestly.
Wait, I still have a spell slot. I can shield it. Right? No, I can't.
No, it's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Dang. And it would have
It would
been
auto
anyway.
hit.
Total is
It
above
would have
20.
been a 20. So never
Yeah.
mind.
So that is, let's see, 7 times 2, so 14 points of damage as this spine devil runs up and just gets a big chunk of your like ear and face. Your bestest friend.
My best friend. Does it get the eye patch side or the human?
No, the other side. So you're working on having both sides patched.
Nice. Good thing I have 2 little eyes from my little
Mhm.
weasel girl. She's gonna be my seeing eye weasel.
All right, and then with that, 5 is going to take 2 tail swipes at Nephira.
How much damage did you say it was?
14.
14. Thank you so much.
All right, for the bite, Nephira, that is a, let's see, 19 plus 2, 21.
I uncanny dodged, so.
So you just take half damage.
So
it
you're
hits,
having the damage.
but you have the damage.
Okay. So.
2 points of
And
damage, and that's already halved.
How much?
2.
Oh, yay. It's only 2 damage.
Yeah.
That's nice.
They're really not strong creatures. They just managed to get some real good shots off at you all.
Yeah.
But yeah, they you see the 2 spines come at you, and you just get one that kind of like, as you dodge, like, you know, grazes your chin or your cheek. And with that, that's their 2
Get
turns.
a cool eyebrow slit now.
Yeah, exactly. It adds to your new haircut. Eris, you're up, Eris, you're up. Nephira, you're on deck.
Okay, the boundary of the circle. Never mind. Not relevant to what I'm doing. Sorry. Yeah, if I step here, I won't be out of the circle, right?
No, yeah, you're fine.
That she was talking about.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna flank with Nephira to make 2 attacks on this guy.
Heck
Who's
yeah.
very much
Hey.
So. No! I rolled the same number
They really are y'all's arch nemesis.
on both dice! And this might be high enough. Is a 12 enough?
13 on the armor.
Oh.
No, you just missed.
God.
The one combat where Spark's first move isn't blessed.
Honestly.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go in for my second attack then.
All right.
That's a natural 20!
There we
Let's
go.
go.
There we go. That's better.
Yeah! Okay,
I
now
honest-
we're back in it. Okay,
I honestly feel like the nat 20s are coming in to balance out the prior
I was
roll
literally
for
just
tonight.
about to say that. I'm like, all the crits so far have been to like equal out the other roll.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my first insight crit was the only one that was just raw, but apparently my dice say I'm good at reading the gremlins. Except Pip. I can't pass an insight check against Pip to save my life.
I'm just
But
so
Eris and
insecure.
Nephira, like a book.
Yeah. All right, Eris. What's the damage
Sorry, I'm
there?
looking at my tattoo
The
because my
tattoo!
tattoo does things on a
Mm,
crit.
It does.
So I gain a charge, and then I get extra damage on top, and then my feet also gives me stuff on a crit. So let me.
Patriot did say I'm gonna weaponize the crits.
Yeah. Okay. critical hit, you can roll 1 additional die of damage. Okay, so and okay.
About to end this man's whole career.
His whole lineage.
Cool. We're doubling the number, right?
Yeah, double what's on the die.
Cool.
Is it a 1?
Let me do my math.
It's a 2.
No,
So
it's good. I actually got good
Piercer-
numbers.
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
good.
since I think Piercer only works on 1s, where it's like, treat this as a 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's 36 points of damage.
How do you want to do this? Yeah, I'd say
Piercing,
you absolutely
and 10 is
eviscerate
force.
him. Yeah.
Amazing.
Nothing's left.
Go.
Yeah, how do you do this?
Eris is like,
Hell yeah.
get away from my friends, and just like stabs him in the like face.
Nice. Yeah, you
One
stab
poke
him in the
woman.
face and
And
then just
then-
like swipe it down into the ground and he just like disintegrates as he hits the ground and just
Yes,
slides off your
yes.
blade. Yeah. Sick.
Oh hell yeah.
With some fire.
Oh yeah. It's like the
Around.
fire is not doing
Um,
any damage, it is purely aesthetic.
It is
And it's
fairly aesthetic.
working.
And then Eris is going to use 10 feet of movement. The rest of her movement, not the rest of her movement, 10 more feet of her movement to go there, so she can be within 5 feet of her 2 friends.
Nice.
Heck yeah, that
And
gives
that
me
is
sneak
my
attack advantage,
turn.
right? Well, it would if I
If you
was
use your
within range
bonus
of-
action for steady aim, you can get sneak attack.
Oh heck yeah.
Otherwise, if you hit, it won't get sneak attack.
Okay.
Because your ally
Yeah.
needs to be in 5 feet of the guy you're hitting, not you.
Yeah. Okay. And it is my turn now, correct?
If that's all from Eris, yep.
Okay. Steady aim. And
At 5,
on.
I'm assuming? Or you're gonna move up to 5, or are you gonna...
yeah, towards 5.
Okay. Are you gonna move, or are you gonna do, long
Yeah.
range?
I'm gonna come here and I am going to attack with my short sword.
Nice. Give that attack at advantage.
The mundane short sword.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, reroll that one. Okay.
Do you not have your magical dagger on you?
I do, but I was gonna go with my silvered short sword because that's
Oh! I forgot you silvered a
Okay.
short sword.
Yeah, I
Yes,
just want to
it's
make sure
silvered.
it's at least will do damage. Full
Yeah.
damage. Cool.
all right.
What'd you get?
That is okay. All right. Dagger. No. Short sword is here. +6. So that is a 14 +6 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
Now, if you want to use Nature's Kiss, you have to declare it now.
Sure. Let's.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
it.
let's do
Won't
that.
practice.
Let's
Alright,
practice.
so tab over to your inventory
Yes.
and pick one of the effects that starts from Sea Swell. They each have bolded text on.
Yeah.
What
Which
extra
would
damage
you
you get?
recommend? Okay, cold damage. If they're immune to fire, would they be able to do like? Would cold damage be?
I'd say
Better?
since
What
you
does your
fought
gut tell
these,
you?
well, since you fought this enemy
Oh,
before,
yeah.
I will give you. They are resistant to cold.
Okay.
But the
The safest choice
is
I've
not
been
cold or
doing
fire.
is Dusty Bowl because that's
Dusty
just
Bowl?
extra damage.
Okay. I was thinking that or windy. So yeah, let's do dusty blow.
Nice.
Okay. So first I have to roll 2 damage on my.
Yep, first you gotta roll your sword, then your
Sword.
sneak attack, and then your
And if
D8
anything's
from
left
the
after,
tattoo.
if any piece of them's
Yes.
left after,
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure this
Yes.
guy's dead.
Okay. That is 8 initial damage because it's
Okay.
just a 1d6 +3.
Yep.
Wait, does that? Okay. if it's silvered, it doesn't add anything. It just makes it.
It just
full.
makes it so, yeah, if
It
enemies
just makes
are
it so it's not
immune,
resistant.
yeah, are resistant,
Right.
so you...
Haven't had to deal with silvered weapons
I
and mechanics for
know.
that in a long time. Okay.
When
And
you
so
fight
then
a
it
werewolf,
will.
then that's when things get spicy.
Yeah.
Ooh. So yes, I will now go
Wear
to
anything.
Dusty Blow.
Alright, so you said 8,
So
right?
1d8.
To start.
No, 8 damage so far. Yep.
Oh yes.
Okay.
8 to start with, and then a 1d8. Let's use this one.
The D8
Bludgeoning
doesn't get
damage.
anything added, it's just a D8.
Okay. That is a 5 on the d8. So 5 bludgeoning damage.
13.
And it
13,
must
nice.
succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, or be blind.
I gotta re-roll that. There's too many dice in my tray. That is a 13 on the die, but it's
Beats it.
Yeah, it's a +1, so it is not
Dang it, okay.
blinded. But you did get to.
I
do
mean,
that
I think
extra
it's gonna be
damage.
blinded anyway, since you still got sneak attack.
Yeah,
and
you still have to do sneak attack.
Oh, I do get my sneak attack?
You
I
did.
didn't
You
know
had
that.
advantage from your whatever
Steady
Okay,
aim.
well,
steady aim.
That changes things.
It does.
Okay. Heck yes. 3d6, let's go. That's a 6, a 3, and a 4.
So
6
that's
plus 7.
13 additional damage.
How do you want to do this?
I just go in and I just slash it directly in half with
Nice.
my short sword.
Yeah.
And then the Dusty Blow.
Yeah, you see your short sword kind of comes in, slashes. You see the dust kind of come off your tattoo and just start to shred the creature as you come back, and get that extra damage. Even though it's technically only one
Spark
attack, it
gives
looks
Nefira a
cool.
thumbs up.
Yeah, Spark's so proud.
I forgot to use my tattoo and it worked. I'm so happy.
Partner slaying fiends with matching tattoo? Heck yeah.
But
Let's
yeah.
go.
As these, as that creature, hold on, where is it? Things are happening. So, as I find where the fuck I am on this piece of paper, let's see, here we are. So, you see as you all kind of slay these devils, they let out screams and fall dead, kind of disintegrating back, whatever's left of them, back into the ground. And quickly, you all are pulled away from this dream as it fades. The rest of the kind of spine devils, you're unsure what happens as we proceed to the next dream sequence. You see, I do not believe you will need Roll20 anymore, but you see that a landscape, unless you all decide some things, but you see a landscape filled with thick black smoke and the smell of death and decay that expands to encompass everything. The small devils that survived the previous dream, you see kneel before you, and for those of you who understand Infernal, which is everyone but Eris.
But Eris.
Oh my god!
For those of you that understand Infernal, you see that they offer to serve you if you spare their lives. What are you all doing?
Ooh.
What are they saying?
There are 3 little spine devils that are kind of kneeling before you, and they are offering to serve you if you spare their lives. Eris, you gather they're offering something, because you do understand a little bit. You don't know exactly what's happening, but Pip, you're fluent right now? Yeah, so Pip, Nefira, and Spark, you understand their offer to serve you.
Spark
I
hesitates
don't
for a
wanna say
moment, and then bashes in one of their heads.
Okay,
No!
Spark bashes in the head. I want a quick
Nefiro's
rapid.
gonna
What's Nefira
accept.
doing? You can do whatever you want. What's Nefira
Okay,
doing?
Nefira's
You
gonna
can
say
do,
yes.
but
All right. What is Pip doing?
How close are they?
They're in front of you. They're like in a
I was
little
about
line
to
in
say,
front of
Pip's
you.
in the middle of Spark and Aethera.
Yeah, there's a
on one
bash,
side.
like a little
On
hand
one
shaky
side.
thing. What's Pip
Yeah,
doing?
I think he's thinking like, well, this could be useful, but at the same time, and
Make
reaches out
another
and...
deal. Add to the
No,
list.
it's no. This is like a pyramid situation.
This is a MLM,
Right? I'm serving
multi-level
Gendar.
marketing
These guys are
scheme.
serving me. It's like a trickle down economy.
Oh my
That's just the Nine
God.
Hells. It's a multi-level marketing scheme.
You
Listen, you thought the MLM and PIP stood for something else. It does not. Well, it is both.
It's both.
It's both.
The MLM is the one we find along the way. What is Pip doing?
Thinking about how this could be useful, but then sees Spark and he's like, oh, okay. And, reaches
that
out,
approves
shocking
violence.
Grass,
Zap.
shocking Grass is one in front of him and attempts a tattoo use.
Okay. All right. Go
Yeah.
ahead and remind me what it is. Please read the tattoo description. It's been a year.
Go. Also, the last time we updated the kill count, May 26th, 2023.
It's great.
Literally
It has
this
been a
year.
year.
Wow.
It's been a year almost to the day
Damn.
as I'm
That's
loading up tattoos.
crazy.
Real life. Real
Um,
life.
There's been other things
Yeah.
happening in the Nine Hells that you were all a part of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
We're just catching
true.
up with them.
Yeah.
Melee attack. Creature must exceed a DC 13 Dex save or take 1d4 piercing damage.
And do you have to make the attack roll?
It happens when I make an attack.
Okay, so go ahead and
Whether or not I make that attack
simply
for...
because you're using your tattoo, I'm gonna have you make the attack roll. You are at advantage because they're not prone, but they're essentially prone. They're kneeling.
For sure. It's 21.
Yeah, that hits. And they rolled an 11 on the die, so I'm pretty sure that fails.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
So then they take 1d4. Wait, I gotta roll damage for...
For the purposes of this, you don't. This is more of a choice
bet.
situation. But it is
bet.
the DM will remember that you used your tattoo. Eris,
You know, the direct line to get him possessed.
yeah,
Okay.
as you see, kind of something happening. I would say Nephira probably does say at least like I accept or something in Infernal.
Yeah.
But you see the Spark back to head in, and then Pip like go to reach out for a handshake, and then absolutely like
Take out.
Oh my goodness.
obliterate.
What's
What is
that toy? The
the-
thing in the hand with the shock?
Oh yeah,
Pip
exactly.
just did that.
What was Eris's
God.
leaning? Yes or no towards what you can gather was some sort of like agreement. I'd say Eris is seeing Spark obviously be like no, and Nephira be like yes. You're like, well, crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, so this is something that Spark wouldn't approve of, but honestly, sometimes Nephira approves of things that I don't approve of. So I think
Rude.
Oh god, it's just like, well, Pip would do whatever someone else is doing, and clearly he picks Spark.
You're not wrong.
He just wants approval in his life, okay? Be proud of him.
And
He made a
you-
good
you
choice
almost
for
had it.
once.
You almost had it, but then you put the snake on top of it.
He's learning.
No, it's
All right,
learning how to
Eris,
use my
what are you
tattoo.
doing? Attacking or agreeing, or abstaining?
I think Eris is abstaining because she
Well,
doesn't
wouldn't there only be
know
3?
what they're offering.
Yeah,
so
I'm just
Eris-
getting
There's
the
only
vibe.
3.
I'm
So
getting the
there's only
vibe
one left.
of what
So Eris
Eris
could
is,
take away your deal if
or
No.
it's just what Eris's thoughts are. This'll.
Okay.
Her thoughts are she's abstaining. She isn't sure what the offer is and wants to make her own decision.
Awesome.
Does
All
she
right.
ask us what it is? Because we can just tell you.
As soon as they showed up and spoke, she was like, "What are they What are they saying? What are they offering?"
We're all
And then
trying
but y'all just
to
immediately
Yeah.
did
It's
that.
it was a
There
little
was no
guns
consultation.
blazes situation. And with that,
Yeah,
you see
really.
that the one that you accepted, the only one that survived out of it, that
Poor
accepted the term, you see that they takes to the sky and flies away. And with that, this dream fades, and in the next kind of sequence, we need different music. Because I remember occasionally that I also control the music.
Imagine having that wheel to spin as well.
Yeah.
Don't love this.
You wander a vast, barren landscape of utter devastation. Black sludge rises rapidly out of the ground, enveloping your feet and gripping you tightly, overwhelming you with a horrible sense of loss. You hear from just all around you the disembodied voice of Tate leaving. Tate, come back! It's the
Sorry,
disembodied voice.
Or please stop, because Firefox was like, you need to reset. And
Oh
then
my
I was
God.
like, no, I don't want to restart Firefox, but I clicked the wrong thing, so it did.
Oof.
Well, we can still
so
hear
I'll be
you.
back in a second. I know, because that's on
The
Discord.
disembodied voice.
Yeah, I know it's on Discord. I'm just saying that, like. I don't
This
know.
is the ghost of Tate's past.
It's great.
All right.
And now we have Tate's present.
You hear the disembodied voice of Mad Maggie go, "Don't let this sludge consume you. You must push through her defenses. She must look." I need everyone to roll initiative. This is not going to be combat, but it is going to be turn-based. So.
Alright.
Okay. Oh my god, a crit! Again!
Oh my god.
Well,
Okay.
this is potentially the time for my dice to be like, I got a good old...
19.
19.
That is a 19 for me.
19.
I got a good old 4.
4. Pip?
Nice.
Eris is determined.
12.
Pip.
This is my first crit on initiative!
On a non-combat initiative, essentially. All right, but
Hey, I rolled highest on initiative in combat too.
You did. That is true.
all right. Let me remind myself of this. All right. So as you all are trudging through this black sludge, you become restrained, trying to break free, and becoming overwhelmed with a sense of helplessness. Basically, your turn is going to be your action to try and get out of this sludge. So, with that, Eris, go ahead and give me a strength or a dexterity, athletics or acrobatics check to try to free yourself of this sludge.
I want to, like, thematically, like, I feel like Eris is, like, digging in, which would make,
Would be
like,
athletics.
make more sense.
Mhm.
But my
But your score is...
acrobatics is higher. No. I don't know. Yeah, I think you can dexily get it together and push
Yeah,
through by
get
like
it
maybe
together.
Instead, yeah, instead of like, yeah, she's like kind of being smart about it and like being strong, but like I don't want to get tired. Like I need to push through this, so she like tries to find the best path through the sludge.
All right, go for it.
Come on, girl. Ooh, do I want to use a different dice? I'm like the dice that just rolled 2 nat 20s in a row. I'm like,
Uh-oh.
You feel
Yeah.
like it's spent?
a little scary. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it.
And this is why I only have one active set
That's
per
okay.
game.
15.
15 is not enough. As you go to kind
Ooh.
of pull yourself
No!
free,
Shoot.
you feel just a horrible sense of loss and take 4d10 psychic damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh my
Let me
god.
find my
You're not
D10s.
taking all the psychic damage.
It's almost like it's in your head. Where's my other d10? I don't want to do that much. Okay.
Get your
So I'll be
out.
posting a photo of Kiki later that feel free to put in the edit. She was being cute before and I was playing with her favorite type of toy. But making sure she didn't eat it.
That is
Mhm.
30 points of psychic damage.
Is yours
As
still up?
Eris is still up. You
she's
are
still
all,
up.
The fact that Eris topped off at the top of the previous phase is probably
Yes.
why she's still up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
You,
would have been fine before.
you, start just kind of trudging in circles, and you all see that, like, Eris is just lost. You can call out to Eris, but she is not responding, and just exhausting herself, kind of pulling muscles as this deep sludge that's like almost hip height. So it's tall on some of your short folk. It's not
Yeah,
looking good.
I love how it's like, I'm gonna find the best path through the sledge. Yes, this is the best
You're
path,
just-
but the best path is a circle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like Eris, she was like starting and she was like, I'm gonna, like push through. I need to do this for my dad. And then I feel like maybe the fact that her memories are a little mixed up right now.
Yeah, I was
Mhm.
about to say this is
all
very
like,
thematic.
wait a second, like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. With that, Nefira, as you are trying to break free from this sludge, you see the spine devil that you had made a deal with come over and kind of start to grab you and lift you. You can make your check at advantage.
Okay, and
Please make
then-
deals, guys.
Athletics.
Make deals.
Or no, not athletics.
Athletics
Acrobatics.
or acrobatics, but you probably want
Yes.
acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
I stuck to what Spark would have done in that situation.
You didn't know what it would give you in the end,
Okay. That is a 17 plus 6.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you are able to break free from the sludge. You kind of rise up into the air and shake off this sense of loss. For the rest of the time as we go, on your turn, you can provide the help action to someone. That is...
Okay. Cool.
You can become the spine devil in the sky and
And
lift someone else.
I will tell the spine devil thank you.
Yeah, great. You see that as you say thank you, it gives you a little wink and then disappears, and you're like, oh, okay. Well, we'll see if that comes back later. And so with that, Nefira is out of the sludge. Eris is taking a long trek around in circles. Pip,
Can I give the help action to Eris?
you have to wait till your turn. You can
It's a
provide
low
it
turn
next time.
cycle.
Yeah.
Can I do something extra on top of making that check?
Your
If I have a bonus
action,
action that can move people.
your bonus action to move people.
Yeah. If I wanted
What are
to
you-
telekinetic, shove, or pull
give
Eris.
me a wisdom. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh,
Or a wisdom check, actually, to determine
I'm
if you
proficient in
have
wisdom saves.
enough
wisdom save is
wherewithal.
even worse.
Yeah, if you have
Okay.
enough wherewithal to do
My
that.
wisdom saves are +2. My wisdom check is -1.
Yep, wizards get
Is this against
proficiency
magic?
in wisdom saves.
No, this is not. This is something. It is not a spell, so, which is
Okay.
what your stuff is.
Okay.
As a
Well,
in
that's
no.
with that -1, it's a 3 total.
Oh God.
No, you do not have the wherewithal to consider Eris right now. You are too overcome with like your own just sadness, and you don't even really care to get yourself out of the sludge. Never mind Eris. But go ahead and
Okay.
give me that athletics or acrobatics check, wizard.
Well, my athletics I'm
Lizlock,
actually
let's go.
proficient in.
What background did you take?
Athlete.
Sage. Nerd.
Where'd you get in athletics then?
I don't know.
Oh, feet. Probably the.
Oh
Probably your feet.
yeah, the
Mhm.
feet.
Mhm.
Well, that was almost a 20, and then it bounced off the wall onto a 2, which is a 5 total.
Oh God.
All right. Pip, you get further and
Great.
further drawn in. That is going to be
so deep,
4d10
I'm so
psychic.
little.
Oh God.
I might die. I only have 2.5 d10 left in my body.
Gosh.
23 points of psychic damage.
I'm still up, but
As
barely.
Pip, you just you feel the sludge kind of pulling you in further, and every movement just is kind of ripping your legs and waist as you just trudge against it. And kind of the more it pulls you, it's kind of like dogs when you kind of like pull on the leash. And the more you pull, the more they pull. Like that is what's happening, and just combating it. So Pip is still stuck. Eris is still stuck. Nefiri, you are aware of your companions descending into darkness, quite literally and figuratively. As we go to Spark, you're up.
That's the episode
Right.
title.
Yeah, feels appropriate.
Descending into darkness.
Get that athletics check. Oh my, not 20, not 20. Oh my goodness.
There we go.
That feels
It is-
thematically appropriate.
It is fitting that you two
It is.
are the ones that break free, but some others are really drawn down in this
Does
plane.
Spark still have
This
his
is so
bonus
funny because
action?
Nefira has anxiety.
Your bonus action. I'd say, because you used the action to get free, let's see. For the rest of the dream, you can do nothing else but take a help action on your turn. I would
The
say,
intent
what is your
Could I
intent?
healing word, like once I get out, turn around, aware of my companions, throw some healing at Pip? Is that possible?
Give me a, is it a wisdom check? Yeah, we'll say a wisdom check. It's, you have to be aware. You were so kind of caught up in your own thing. I don't know if you'd know how bad Pip is doing. It looks like he's just trudging along. There's no, like,
Okay,
blood like it would be from a sword or
He's
something.
pale.
21 total.
21. I'd say with the 21, you notice... What's Pip looking like as he's fucked up and trudging around?
Can
What's
I
that
say
look
his
like?
number?
No, you can... No, just give us a visual of what he feels like.
Okay, great.
Spark can heal you,
Um,
but I want the visual.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. I think that he's probably pretty pale. Was one eye that you can see. Is like kind of like blank 1,000 yards there. And he is trudging, but like he's already a slow guy, but like he's not putting much effort into it. He's just kind of like, whenever you've had like a really really long day and you're moving and you're like, I can't move anymore, but I have to.
Yeah.
And kind of just going off of like autopilot, kind of,
Mhm.
but not checked in. His the lights are dim and no one is home.
Well, you get 8 points of healing as Spark yells out in concern, and I'll say him yelling out Pip is the verbal component for the healing word.
Nice.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I did not roll well, but maybe those 8 points will be enough to keep you up.
Alright.
Up to double digits again.
Oh, good.
Maybe Max will roll poorly again on the second
Maybe
day.
you'll succeed.
Maybe
alright.
I'll roll better on
Yeah.
my saves.
Alright, so with that, we're back at top of the round. Eris, you're trying to get out. What's going on?
Yep.
Let's see it.
Yeah, she's like, what? What was that lantern about? Is that my lantern? Does that even make sense? As she's like walking around. That was worse.
Oh my.
That was worse. That was
Oh.
bad. She got an 8.
No.
Alright.
That was really bad.
With that,
Oh my god, if I go down for the first time because of this?
This
Are you
feels
joking? I'm supposed to
appropriate.
go down because you crit on me or something.
That's
Like,
fine.
go out, guns blazing. God, I can't go out like this.
Oh my gosh.
That's what it takes, is your own mind.
alright, that's 21 points of damage.
Oh, I'm still up.
Oh my
So
goodness!
strong.
So
The
beefy.
bolt on Eris.
I'd say, Eris, with that, you all hear Eris just, like, disembodied not even chanting. Chanting's not the right word, but like the only word Eris remembers is lantern, and is just now trudging around, looking for lantern, but is just going in like the wobbliest circle as she's, I imagine, quite injured.
Yeah.
Do you think that's?
I feel like the way you
Out
see
the
her like
obsidian?
injuredness is that like the light in her hair and her eyes and her freckles that's just always kind of there is like gotten really dim.
Lantern's going out. Don't let it kick. All right.
Deep.
All right,
Chills.
Nafira, what are you doing? There's still 2 people. Who are you giving the
You
help
help.
action to?
I'm gonna give. Okay, what is it? What do I see?
You see what Eris, what Eris just described as of Eris looking dim, and Pip
In
and
circles.
like going in circles, just repeating lantern. I don't think Pip is saying anything, but Pip is got like just kind of the hollow stare as he also is. Honestly, I think Pip is just leaving. Like Pip is just trudging off. Whereas Eris is kind of looped. Pip is just slowly because this sludge,
But Pip, like, never would have noticed Spark healing Pip, right?
yes.
Okay, can I call out to Spark? Like, hey, you help Pip, I'll grab Eris.
Wait, no, I think we should flip.
Yeah, technically, Spark is
Technically
after Pip, but you can do whatever you want. It's D&D.
Yep. Spark gave his response to your idea.
Yeah. So
Dang it.
What did
Okay.
Nafira do?
Eris needs the help so bad.
I
But,
mean,
okay,
they're both pretty bad.
yeah, they're both pretty fucked up.
they're both bad.
Yeah.
They need to make
They
it
both,
this time, or
if
we're
either
gonna
one
find out what
fails,
happened.
yeah, they will
Yeah.
probably not make it.
Okay, but you have a plan to help Eris?
Yep.
Yeah, it's called the
Okay,
help action.
I will give the help action to Pip then.
Great. So, do you kind of swoop down towards Pip and hold out your hand? Or what do you do, Nafira?
I suppose whatever will keep me from getting stuck in there with him.
Mechanically, it's you. All you can really do is provide the help action. It's just how you want that to look.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Pip.
I'll reach down. I'll kind of like grab him with one hand so he
Mhm.
stops moving in the wrong direction, and just kind of like try to reach out my hand with the other and be like, "Hey, Pip, come on,
Yeah.
look at me, buddy."
Stay with us. All
You're
right.
my brother.
The light.
Stay with me, brother.
There you go. Pip, as you hear this, stay with me, brother. Go ahead and give me that check at advantage. Either
Sick.
one.
Okay. Alright. Okay, wow. Good numbers. What am I doing? 21.
Yes.
No, wait, sorry, 20. 20.
That's still good. Pip, as you kind of are grabbed and you hear that brother, you are immediately kind of like see the flashbacks of all the memories that you've had with the gremlins, and it brings you back, and you feel yourself rise out of this sludge, kind of floating up with Nafira. And hey, Eris, so is you at the end. At the end of the line. Just you,
But-
Eris.
And as Sparg floats over to give the help action, Strong kind of like grip on the shoulders, like, come on, you can't stop here.
Eris, as you go to make this check, you just think, why am I always chosen last? Go ahead and give me that.
Oh my god!
Max,
I
you
won't
know
say
it's
that's
not
at
cool this
disadvantage,
time.
but you know.
Wouldn't this technically be happening at the same
Okay.
time though, like simultaneously?
Okay.
No, because
Oh,
there's an initiative order, so
No.
it's an initiative order for a reason. But I just that was too
God.
perfect, and I had to just say it.
Okay, good. 21.
Eris, as you have that thought, like, Why am I always last? You feel kind of Spark come down and grab you, and you kind of shake that feeling as you are assisted out of the sludge, and the hopelessness fades. But the thoughts of home and the lantern and what that could be all about do not. And as that happens, you all kind of feel yourself float up, and almost float up, and kind of your body fades away. Now you are just observing. You see a terrible scene fills your vision. The angel you saw earlier is surrounded by a horde of fiends, flanked by 2 bloodied human knights, wearing the insignia of high-ranking generals, and more so than that, of an insignia you know from El Terrell. For a moment, it seems like they will be able to hold off against the devils surrounding them, but then a mighty pit fiend emerges, wearing a devilish grin and a cruel blade. In one fell swoop, the fit fiend, not that.
Almost midnight, by the
Almost,
way, for
yeah.
for people watching. Almost midnight.
The pit fiend severs the angel's hand at the wrist, sending her sword flying far away. The vision begins to darken and fade. Then, just as the legion of devils finally bury the 3 valiant warriors beneath their unending numbers, you see your vision kind of goes dark again, and you come back to another dream or another past memory. A huge dark throne of skulls, blades, and bones stands before you. Seated on the throne is a slim, red-skinned devil more than 13 feet tall, wearing luxurious black and red robes. The angel kneels before the throne, a human paladin kneeling on either side of her. All 3 are beaten and bloodied, looks of utter defeat on their worn faces. To the right stands an enormous pit fiend. Is it the same one from before? Maybe. Wearing a sardonic grin, seemingly presenting the captives. The devil on the throne speaks, and despite most of you's new understanding of Infernal, the dream muffles the words, rendering them inaudible. A contract appears in a puff of black smoke to float eerily in front of the captives. The pit fiend seems to roar in protest, but a stern look from the figure on the throne silences the fuming devil. Meanwhile, an angry, resolute look comes over the angel's grim features, and after only a moment of hesitation, she signs the contract with a bloody finger. As she does, her wings melt away to blackened vestiges, her golden hair withers to bare her pale scalp, and her glowing halo becomes a ring of infernal fire. One paladin bows his head solemnly before putting his own finger to the contract, immediately sending spasms through his form as it darkens and transforms, turning into something vile and evil. The other paladin roars in grief and anger at the sight of his comrade's betrayal, and swiftly snatches a dagger from his belt and slices his own throat. His limp form falls to the ground to lie completely still, blood flowing thickly from the deep gash in his neck. Just before the dream fades to darkness, you see the fallen angel lean over to touch the body, a dark glow spreading from her fingers to cover the paladin's forms, and the paladin's eyes reopen, though his gaze remains cold and lifeless. As that happens, you all your vision fades again, and you awaken, and by awaken, open your eyes, and you see that Lulu is still sitting on the center of the cushions. You all are around, looking a bit worse for wear, some of you, and you have received the visions, and so has Lulu, as you can tell from the way she's kind of floating and flittering about. For now, all of you can hear her. She is panicked and has ideas about where to go next. And with that, we will pick up next time with the conversation about what you all saw and what happened in that dream quest. So
That was so good. Chills. I almost cried.
Yeah. That was
And
I was
there you
about
go.
to say incoming religion check from Spark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That slut sheen got me, bro.
Yeah.
Good.
That was good. That was
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Ooh,
again, the
fun
dice
session.
being super thematic.